Assalamu alaikum everyone. In today's video I will solve 1/3 part of this paper 1 of CAIE mathematics O levels. So you can see that this is paper 1 from syllabus D and it is from course 4024 and this is preparation for 2025 onward exams. So it's a 2 hours paper and it's a non-calculator paper. You cannot use calculator in this paper. So let's see the instructions, but you can use geometrical instruments. So instructions, use black pen or dark blue pen. So write your name, center number and candidate. So write your answers in the space provided. Do not use erasable pen or correction liquid. Do not write on the bars. These are bars. So you should not be writing in such a way that these bars are covered because they need to scan these bars later on. So then calculators must not be used. You may use tracing paper. So tracing paper is used in transformation, as you already know, but some students are using trace papers and some are not. So it is explicitly written on the paper. If you want to use trace paper, so you need to ask examiner that provide me with the trace paper. So working should be clear. Total marks are 100 and marks for each part is written in the bracket. So let's start solving the paper. So this is the front sheet of the paper. After that you can see there is a formula sheet. So I have discussed this formula sheet in another video in detail. So please watch that video while preparing for Cambridge exam, because the understanding this formula sheet is very important. Moving on to third page of the paper from where the questions are starting. So first question is, you can see it's a rotational symmetry question. So you need to, it's a 1 mark question. This is very important to understand. For 1 mark question, only the correct answer is enough. There is no solution required. So you can see that the rotational symmetry is 2. So just write down 2. 1 mark is there, so you will get that mark. Second question is, Dora records the temperature for 6 days, at 6 a.m. for 7 days. You need to arrange. So this concept is just the concept of integers. So you should know that the negative numbers are smaller than positive numbers. The bigger the negative number, the smaller the value. So I am arranging it. 0 is bigger than negative numbers but smaller than positive numbers. So we are arranging from lowest to greatest. Just 1 mark question. Simple concept is checked, that you know that how to order integers. So now the same question is still there. Write the difference between highest and lowest temperature. So 3 plus 5 is 8. So you should have an idea that this is 8 degrees Celsius, because if we draw them on number line, there are 8 steps between -5 and 3. So this makes sense. So moving on to C part, which is the median temperature. Median is the middle number. So you can see that these numbers are already arranged. So you can just find out the middle value from these. So you can see that -1 is in the middle. So -1 is the median of this data set. So for median, you need to remember that data should be arranged. So this data was already arranged from lowest to highest. So you can easily find this median temperature. So it's again a 1 mark question. So just finding the correct answer is enough for these questions. Moving on to third question. Put one pair of brackets in each statement to make it correct. So this is board math question, order of operations. You know that if you put a bracket, order of operations of this expression will be changed and the answer will be different. So in A part, as you can see, let me put brackets on several positions. If I put bracket in this position 4 into 8, so this will only 4 into 8, so this will not give me 1 in the answer. You can solve it on your own. But if I put bracket here, so you can see that answer is coming 16. So then division gives me the answer 1. So now let's move on to B part. So in B part, as you can see, so it's the same statement, but this time we have to put the bracket in such a way that the answer changes from 1 to 12. So let's take various options. If I put bracket over here, 4 into 2 will be 8. So then 2 will come from division, and 8 plus 2, 10 will be the answer. So this is not a correct option. So let's remove these brackets. So let me try another option. So let me remove the bracket. Alright, so this bracket was not suitable. If I put the bracket in the middle, 8 plus 4 will be 12. So then 12 will be divided by 16, so this will be a fractional answer. So this is also not suitable. So now if I put bracket over 16 divided by 8 plus 4, so let's see what I am getting. So 16 divided by 8 will be 2, plus 4 it will be 6, and when 6 will be multiplied with 2, the answer will be 12. So it means the bracket will be placed over here. So you can see, so do you need to do some brainstorming on these questions. This is a common sense question, or you need to remember the order of operations. So 1 mark question, again there is no solution required. So moving on to geometrical shapes, the properties. So AB is equal to BC, which is telling me that this is a okay, let's talk about it later on. ABD is a straight line, so we will use property of straight line. So 130 is the other angle, because total sum should be 180. So now because it is isosceles triangle, so this angle is also x, because they both should be equal. AB is equal to BC means that it is isosceles triangle, meaning by 2 equal angles. So we know one angle is already 130, so it means the other 2 angles are x. So now I will apply the property x plus 130 is equal to 180. The total sum inside a triangle is 180, and this is called angle sum of triangle ABC. So this is the name of the property which is used for interior angle. So now if you solve it, 2x would be equal to 180 minus 130, so it would be 50, and x would be 2x would be 50 and x would be 25. So this solution is enough for 2 marks question. 1 mark is for the solution and 1 mark is the correct answer. So moving on to next question, find an expression for the perimeter of the triangle and give your answer in simplest form. It is 3 marks question. So we know that perimeter is sum of all sides. So it's a triangle and all sides are given, so we will simply add all the 3 sides. 3a plus b plus 4a minus 5b plus a plus 2b. So I have already calculated the parameter, but they said that give your answer in simplest form. So like terms should be combined. A terms should be combined together, all are positive, so it would be 8a, and b terms would be combined, so minus 5 plus 2 plus 1. So plus 3 minus 5 would be minus 2b. So if you cannot do it directly, you can arrange these ones so that you can solve them easily. All right, moving on to sixth question. This is area of trapezium. So when we discussed formula, if you remember, I told you this formula you need to memorize. It would not be given in the formula sheet. So area of trapezium is basically half into L1 plus L2 into H. So if I label it on the top, so this L1 and L2 are basically the two sides which are parallel. So you can label like this. H is the perpendicular height. So area would be half into 11 plus 7 into height, which is 6. So half into 18 into 6. So don't make mistake in the simplification. So 2 9s are 18 and 6 9s are 54. Unit is already written, so I will just write 54 in the answer line. Write 1 by 20 as a percentage. Very easy question and 1 mark question. 1 by 20, just use equivalent fraction method. I am using 5 by 100, so 5% is the answer. So now next question is write 0.2 as fraction. 0.2 means 2 by 10, and in simplest form the answer is 1 by 5. So in this part, if you're not changing into simplest form, even then you will not get the marks. You need to be very careful. So that's all for now. We will solve the rest of the paper in next video. Thank you for watching.